Hi, my name is Kurt Brenneman. I'm the Public Records Request Administrator for the City of Greensboro, and I'm going to tell you how to make a public records request. Now you might say, what is a public record? A public record is anything that the City of Greensboro creates to document the work that it does. And public records can be paper, they can be digital, they can be emails, social media posts, audio recordings, really any format, as long as it's something that documents the work that the city does. The city does a lot of different things. You know, if you live here, they respond to fires. We handle law enforcement. If we provide water to the citizens of the city of Greensboro, our parks and rec and libraries offer incredible programs to the city of Greensboro. And we also manage the city. City council meets, the mayor makes decisions concerning the city. We zone properties, issue building permits. The city does a lot of stuff. People want public records or ask for them, sometimes because they just want to know what's going on in the city. They want to understand more about why the city is doing what it's doing. Sometimes because they have very specific reasons. Someone is in an automobile accident, their insurance company says, I need some evidence of that accident. They make a public records request for a 911 report. Now, why can you make a public records request? Because state law says that the public records of the city of Greensboro are the property of the people. That means you have a right to inspect the public records of the city of Greensboro and to get a copy of those public records. And I'm going to show you how to request a copy of public records.
Now we're going to explain how to make a public records request. So you'll need to go to the City of Greensboro's website. Best way to do so is to Google City of Greensboro or to go to greensboro-nc.gov, and it will take you right there. When you're on the city's website, go to I want to, drop-down menu, request a public record document. That will take you to our public records request page. The first thing you'll see are some instructions, which is what I'm going to talk about right now. Then you'll see some additional helpful information right here, including my phone number if you have any questions. And then you want to go to the main menu. There's an option for viewing closed public records requests where you can see public records requests we've already filled, and you can actually see the records that we have provided in response to those records requests. You can go to view open public records requests and see the status of records requests that we are working on right now. And this is what you're going to want to do is create a new public records request. So click there. It'll first ask you for your first name and your last name. You do not have to give us your name. You can submit a request anonymously. Names are not required. We do need something that will go into these text boxes. So you could type in anonymous, anonymous. Then it will ask you for your email address. The fastest way for us to get records to you is by emailing those records to you. But if you don't have an email address, that's perfectly okay. We will need something to go into this box, so just type in sort of a phony email address if you don't have one, like aa@gmail.com. We will need the @ symbol and a .com extension at the end. Then click Next. And this is where you're going to tell us how you want us to get those records to you. But this is important because we do need a way. So I put in my email address. I'm going to click on Email, click Next. And here's where you put your records request. Under subject, you can just put in really sort of anything, any kind of general description. I'm going to make a records request for a 911 report. The description is where you put your actual records request. We need as much detail as you can possibly provide. The more detail, the better. With the more detailed information we have, the faster we can provide that record, and the more likely as we'll get the record to you that you actually need. So if you know exactly what record you need, that's great. If you don't, call me, 336-373-3636, and I can help you with describing your records request. Often you can think of sort of the who, what, when, where, why, and how. What happened? What are you interested in? When did it occur? What department in the city of Greensboro? What person may have created that record? If you're interested in something that happened in the city, where did it happen? What's the address that it happened? So here I'm going to put, I need a 911 report or a car accident on Friendly on May 20th. Scroll down, click Next. Then you'll get a chance to review a summary of your request. If you like what you see, click Submit. You will automatically get an email at that address if you gave us an email address that will give you a tracking number. That is the number for your request. That's handy to have. If you don't have it, don't worry. We can always find your request, but it is handy. If you have a question about your request, you can call me and just refer to that number.
And that's how to make a public records request. You should get a response from us within 5 business days. And if you have any questions about your request, just give me a call at 336-373-3636. And you might say, well, how much is all this going to cost me? It's free. The public records law says we must provide records at a nominal cost. The city of Greensboro provides them to you for free. So we look forward to receiving your public records request.